Hey everyone, it's me Johnny Cage here, back with another guide for Bloodborne, and in part 14 of the full playthrough walkthrough, we're going to be changing it up a bit. I had originally said that we were going to go to the DLC after defeating Murgo's Wet Nurse. However, I think it's better to do the Chalice dungeons. And the main reason I'm doing this is because there's an armor set in the Chalice dungeons that makes a boss fight in the DLC a little bit easier. So I want to change it up and go to the Chalice dungeons first. I will warn you that Chalice dungeons are a little funky. They do not scale with New Game Plus cycles, so the first Chalice dungeon you enter, if you're doing it basically at the end of any playthrough, you're going to blow right through it. I swear to God, you're going to kill the boss in like 5 hits. But the later Chalice dungeons get very difficult. So what we're going to do in this walkthrough is we're going to go through the first couple Chalice dungeons. We're going to go through the Pthumerian Labyrinth, and then the next one after that is the Central Pthumerian Labyrinth. So we're going to go through both of those. I'm going to tell you right now, I am consulting the official walkthrough for this. There is a story reason to do the Chalice dungeons, as well as a trophy reason. The secret boss of the Chalice dungeons is Queen Yharnam, and there's a lot of lore behind her, and there's also a trophy to fight her. So in order to reach Queen Yharnam, we have to go through quite a few Chalice dungeons. It's about 10 of them. And the reason you have to do that is because chalices are rewarded within Chalice dungeons, and you also need materials to craft chalices, or to craft Chalice dungeons. And those materials are found in the world, but mostly farmable within the Chalice dungeons. So, with that said, this is going to be a really casual playthrough of this. I'll still edit out any deaths. I'll still take it as a walkthrough, but I am not as familiar with Chalice dungeons as I am literally anything else in this game or the Souls series, because I've only actually done these the one time for the trophy myself. That said, though, I remember how to fight everything, so I'll still be able to help, but we're sort of going to go through this together, and we're going to do this in order. Okay, so with all that out of the way, if you've never joined me for these walkthroughs, this is a Let's Play style walkthrough where I'm recording as I play and as I talk, so you may hear a little bit of background noise. I do my best to clean that up. Okay, so I'll show you my stats starting out. Currently level 81 with 31 vitality, 22 endurance, 23 strength, 30 skill, 18 blood tinge, and 7 arcane. My weapon of choice are the Blades of Mercy, and I also have a Hunter Axe plus 6 just for crowd control. So at this point, I have cleared the entire game without the DLC. I have defeated Murgo's Wet Nurse. I could go end the game and go into New Game Plus if I wanted to, but we're going to do Chalice dungeons. So this is where I'm at in the game. You can start the Chalice dungeons anytime after you defeat the Bloodstarved Beast in Old Yharnam, and then sort of go through it that way. But we're doing it at the end. Okay, so first things first, we want to come over here to the first ritual altar, and then we can do a Chalice ritual. And the first... I need blood echoes, god damn it. Let's go ahead and crack open a cold blood really fast. I think 2 of these should be fine. Way more than enough. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a Chalice ritual for the Pthumerian Chalice. And in order to craft this, we need 2 level 1 ritual blood and 1,000 blood echoes. So we can craft that now. And then we place the chalice on the altar, and now we can enter it. So Chalice dungeons are somewhat procedurally generated. The story ones that we are doing are not procedurally generated, but any of the ones that you do online with people, those can be. I think, again, I'm not ultra familiar with Chalice dungeons, but I know that was the idea behind them, was to give some sort of like Diablo-style content to Bloodborne. Okay, so Chalice dungeons are broken up into many sections, and they have depths to them. So we're going to fight a bunch of bosses here. So, opening up this first door, you're going to notice that there are many lamps in Chalice dungeons. There's one at the very start, and then there's always one right past the door. And now we can come in here. So, in most Chalice dungeons, there is a locked door. and that is signified by purple lamps, and there's a gate. We need to find the switch that opens that gate, and then that will bring us to the boss. So that's usually the idea behind these things. The other thing to note is that there are generally extra areas signified by a red door, and those extra areas have bonus treasure in them. And that bonus treasure can range from ritual materials to craft additional Chalice dungeons, all the way up to weapons or blood gems, anything. Really can be anything. We are going to do 100% completion of the Chalice dungeons, so just be ready for that. All right, so we have a Snatcher here. Take him out really quick. The guide refers to these things as kidnappers, but I like Snatcher better. Okay, so down here we have another room to go in. Room with a bunch of rats. So just be careful, they can overwhelm you. But you'll notice, I mean, I killed the Snatcher in just a couple hits, so... And these rats die in one hit, so... You know, this is a really early Chalice dungeon that we're doing quite late into our playthrough, so... This is a bit easier for us than it might be for you, if you're doing this early. Alright. Tomb mold. Yep, that's a Chalice material that you need. Molotov cocktail. I feel like there are sometimes illusory walls in Chalice dungeons. I could be completely making that up, though. Alright, so this room just had that cave mold on the rat. Some bullets. Okay. Great, so let's go ahead and head back out. And then I think what we need to do now is we need to run to the other side of the big room from earlier. Another Molotov. Yeah, you can hear the swinging blades from this room. Alright. So there's going to be some enemies over here. These are Labyrinth Watchers. These guys can gang up on you if you're not careful, but we have a plus 10 weapon, so these guys are going to go down really fast. Alright, so there's a ladder. Oh, he just dropped. So generally, if you see any enemies that are glowing red, those enemies are being summoned by a Bell Maiden. Hey, that was rude. So the idea is to find the Bell Maiden and then put an end to that. So we have a couple swinging cleavers here, and then a gentleman at the end who is attempting to throw poison knives at us and knock us into the saw blades. Alright. Cool, so we can see the Bell Maiden up there. Let's go ahead and take her out really fast. Alright. That kills the red dudes. And then there's going to be some folks up here who want to have a word with us, including Big Homeboy over here. These guys are like big and deal a lot of damage with their bodies, so you do have to be careful. Okay. Some Ritual Blood level 2. And then this is the switch for the door. So now we get the unlocked message. So somewhere a door, to the old labyrinth has opened. Great. So you'll notice in Chalice dungeons, the more you go through them, the more you realize that things look the same. And, you know, certain rooms are the exact same, but everything kind of follows a theme. And in the Pthumerian Labyrinth, it's very much just sort of like blood and guts in a way. The Hinter Tomb feels like, you know, you're like an old cave prospector. The Izz's Chalices are very cosmic. Okay, so looks like no bonus room in this area here. Let's go ahead and fight the boss, which is the undead giant with the double sickles. But, like I said, we killed this guy really fast. He doesn't even get to hit us. He's done. That's the undead giant. So again, doing these things pretty late means you're gonna fly, and I mean fly, through the first couple Chalice dungeons. Go ahead and light the lamp, but we're not done yet. The Chalice dungeons have depths to them. If you want, you can leave, and as long as you have the Chalice still placed at the gravestone, your progress will be saved. Okay. Go ahead and open this door. So now we're at layer 2. And more or less the same set of enemies here, just different runes. Okay. Whoa. That was surprising. Really did not expect that to happen. Okay, so these guys are highlighted red. So obviously the goal is to find the Bell Maiden. Alright, let's try this way first. Quicksilver bullets. And there are these sensors here. If you break them, the smoke will stop being emitted from the sensor, so just in case you want to get a clearer picture of where you are or whatnot. Alright, so this hallway, I think, has some booby traps, so we want to be careful walking on the main path. Alright, come down here. Oh, yeah, more friends. Jesus. I'm not sure if these guys show up because we have insight or not, or if this is just how it is. Anyway, there's a snatcher down here. Go ahead and cut him up. Just checking for any other enemies. Go ahead and open this up. Get a couple more ritual blood. And like I said, you're basically going to have to come down to Chalice dungeons every once in a while to find additional material. So you are unfortunately going to have to farm inside Chalice dungeons sometimes. I won't make guides on, like, I won't do like a full walkthrough of, hey, in this part we're just going to farm for cave mold. I will sort of cut that down and just explain what we had to farm for when we reach that area. So I'm going to come over here, and then we don't want to drop down there because then we can't get back up easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to come through here first. Yeah, we are getting close to the Bell Maiden because these guys are now... Yep, there she is. Told you. Great. Alright, so Bell Maiden down, no more red dudes. And then down here, we have a couple dudes. Yeah, these guys are like weird and naked and roll towards you and are just crazy. So just cut them up. Not too hard. Alright, and here's the switch for the door. This is more or less the way Chalice dungeons go. You just go through them, find the switch, loot everything, move on. Okay, just checking to make sure. There are illusory walls in Chalice dungeons. I actually just remembered a very important one that leads to a messenger bath where a chalice is sold. So, yeah, that's much later on, though. So I'm going to drop down here. I don't know why I didn't just roll out of that. Okay. That's a booby trap tile, so just be careful there. Alright. Come out here, and I think this leads back to the door. Sure does. Okay. Let's go ahead and open said door. And then I'm not sure if there's a bonus area here. No, there's not. So just another boss. This will be a 3 boss, but nothing has more than 1100 HP, or not much more than 1100 HP. So Merciless Watcher ×2 and a Watcher Chieftan. So one of these guys is going to start rolling towards us. Like I said, I mean, 2 hits, this thing's already dead, so... Yeah, this guy has a little funny looking blunderbuss. He's fun. Alright, that's that guy. And again, if you're doing these early, you know, right after Bloodstar Beast, chances are it's going to take you a while, but that is the second boss. So now let's move into layer 3, We just got the Pthumerian Root Chalice and the Tempering Blood Gemstone. We're going to go all the way down, though. And we are going to go to layer 3 and fight the Watchdog of the Old Lords, which is everybody's favorite boss when it comes time to do it in a cursed setting. Cursed chalices basically cut your health in half and then force you to play with a handicap, and you fight some of the hardest bosses in Chalice dungeons with half health. It's good fun, including a Bratos and Amygdala. All right, cool. This is disgusting. So there is a NPC summon here for Prospector Olek. I'm not gonna bother with him though. All right. And then the locked door is there for the boss, so we have no choice but to go down. Put a plunging attack down on him. And let's keep going. I feel like something's going to jump out at me. Oh, nice. Got a disgusting thing over here. Oh, nice. It has way less health than it did in Bergenworth. That's fun. Wandering Nightmare here just sort of wandered up on us, so that was nice. We have a switch. This is for an elevator that we can't use just yet. Oh, we can. My bad. Thought we might have had to activate it. Oh, before. Yeah. Alright, let's head upstairs. We gotta try to find that Bell Maiden. Just gonna do a quick lap around here. Alright, there's a cannon nearby. That's what that sound was. At least I think it was a cannon. Like I said, we're sort of finding all this out together. It's been a long time since I did Chalice Dungeons. Okay, let's head inside here on the second floor. Oh god, that legit scared the bejesus out of me. That had me so shook. I don't know why these guys are appearing like that. I don't remember this. Unless, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, sorely mistaken. There's this chest down here. Some tomb mold, the classic. And over here. Yeah, I'm just making sure there's no illusory walls anywhere. I don't feel like there is one here, but I don't know. I just remember there being a messenger bath. Very important one at that. Alright, so stick to the sides when you're walking down these sorts of hallways, because sometimes they're booby-trapped. Okay, let's go downstairs now. Ooh, I don't know what this thing is. Pilgrim. Okay. Quicksilver bullets. Blood vials. I think this is a door we can just open. Yep. Alright, this leads back outside. Close to the Bell Maiden. I can hear her now. Yep, that was a cannon. I'm glad I was right with that. Now, where's Homegirl? There she is. Okay, that's the bell ringer. She's down. There's treasure over here. Lots of ritual blood today. Is there another bell ringer? This leads back to the entrance, right? That's the entrance. So let's go this way. It's a wandering nightmare that we killed earlier. Treasure down here. Arcane haze, another ritual material. Snatcher over here. Take him out. Gives us a few shards, very nice. I feel like there's a door we haven't gotten in yet. That will lead us to the switch. More arcane haze. Nope. Cold blood do level 3. Nah. Alright, let's just kill this fluorescent flower. Okay. Arcane haze, always nice. Oh, the arcane haze we got before is from the fluorescent flower. Okay, there might be like an upstairs that I missed. 3rd level? I think there is. Yeah. Okay, we gotta get upstairs again. Let's go back in here. Right. Okay, here we are. There's the switch. Alright. This guy has a hot poker. Now he's dead. We hit the switch and open the door to the boss. Very cool. You always want to check in these big rooms for any treasure, because sometimes there's like additional chests. Alright. Maybe not this time. But now the door's open, so we can head back out. And go to the boss. I'm not sure if there's a bonus room before this boss, though. Can't totally remember. Yeah, give it a rip. Okay. Cool. So if you like, you can summon the NPC hunter to help you out for the boss fight, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to open the door. Alright. Okay, so this is a bonus room. It's the one with this sort of like purple-red aura around it. This is a bonus room. So at the end of this room, there will be a treasure chest, usually pretty big, with some extra materials in it. Or sometimes it's something really good. I really don't know what's at the end of this one. It could just be 4 ritual bloods, I think. Ooh, you gonna kick me? How dare you? Okay. Again, hug the walls in these rooms. It's just always risky. Sometimes there's enemies hiding behind the trees that you gotta watch out for. Okay, it's just treasure in here. Quicksilver bullets. Some tomb mold. Cocktails. Blood vials. And a bold hunter's mark. And another door over here. That was hard to see. I definitely would have missed that. Alright, yeah, so this, I'm pretty sure this would be the room of the treasure. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? No. Okay, they're just looking over. I thought this might have been the treasure room. The goodie room. Open this door. Okay, just be careful when you're walking into these places, because sometimes they are booby-trapped. Oh no, weapon at risk. Okay, let's go ahead and change back over to our Hunter's Axe. Jesus. Okay. This is the big chest I was telling you about. Yeah, 4x ritual blood. Always check the size of the stairs. Sometimes there's a corpse there. Okay. Alright. Cool. So, what I'm considering doing... Whoa. That was weird. The door just flashed the wall. So what I'm considering doing is actually running back to the Dream just to repair my weapon, because I'm using a blood gem that increases degradation, or it makes it degrade faster. So I may change that out just because I don't want to have to deal with the Watchdog, you know, with... Oh, yeah, there's a booby trap. I don't want to have to deal with the Watchdog with like a broken weapon or a non-upgraded Hunter's Axe. Okay. So I think we're actually near the exit here. Yes, we've been here. That's the Snatcher from before. Right? Okay. Well, you know what? I could probably take it down with a +6 weapon. This is the first Chalice. Right, this is the way to the boss. Great. Let's see how it goes. So the final boss of a Chalice is always represented with these big doors. So in case you're unsure how many layers your particular Chalice is, that's how you know. Okay, so this is the Watchdog of Old Lords. This is a fire dog, and he is a menace. Although, in... Oh, Jesus. In this format, the non-cursed Chalice, he's a bit easier. So he does spew lava. You can break his limbs. You know, I'm going to change over to my +10 weapon. I'm just going to see what happens. Okay, this is still really good damage. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we can just hack him up. He's not that strong. You can keep chopping at his limbs. The head is the weak point. There you go. That's the Watchdog of Old Lords. Really easy if you're doing it at this stage, but there is a cursed version of him that is insanely difficult. So don't think that that he's always going to be a walk in the park, because he's not. Okay, so let's light the final lamp and head back to the Dream. And then I'm going to repair my weapon, and then we'll do the next Chalice. And this next Chalice is the Central Pthumerian Chalice. Alright. I'm also going to change out that gem, because I don't want to deal with weapon degradation in a Chalice dungeon. Blood gems, Blades of Mercy. Yeah, so it's this cursed tampering blood gem. It does give me a lot of damage. Let's change it to this, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's as high as we can go. Okay, cool. With that changed out, let's also just double check our runes here. Stamina recovery speed. Yeah, that's good. Moon gives us more echoes. What is Formless Odin? Quicksilver bullets +4. You know, we can probably take away Formless Odin for now. Defense, arcane defense, bolt, all defense. Poison resist, all resistance. Let's just go the Blood Echo route. Actually, I'm gonna go with the Eye Rune, because, you know, we're gonna need materials, so I'll just go that route. Okay, so we have a choice. We can either remove this Chalice or leave it here. I like having all these tombstones lit up eventually, so I like to leave it. The next thing we're gonna do is a Chalice ritual for the Central Pthumerian Chalice. For this, we need 6 Ritual Bloods level 2 and 1800 Blood Echoes. So not too expensive. And basically, if you're looking for a particular material to create a chalice, 9 times out of 10, that material can be found in the same chalice, but on a lower level. So for, Ritual Blood level 2, we found that in the Pthumerian Chalice. Alright, here we are in Central Pthumerian Labyrinth, Layer 1. Go ahead and light the lamp. And then we're going to light another lamp. The boss of this area is the Beast-Possessed Soul. And there's a couple of level 2 Ritual Bloods here for us to get. That's the big treasure, according to the scripture. Alright, so there's the door we gotta open. Right, head in here. Bell Maiden wandering around. Ooh, now she takes 2 hits. Oh, that's because I have a weaker gem. Alright. There he is, hiding behind the sensor. Alright, another guy right here. Go ahead and break that sensor just to get the fog out of the way. Okay, great. Moving in, we have this guy with a big poker. This guy wakes up. Yeah, there's a lot of sleeping dudes in these hallways, which you gotta watch out for. I feel like this room is a booby trap, so let's just run through it. Yeah, poison knife. That's sweet. Alright, a lot of treasure. There's probably a door in here. Just loot everything, then we'll find the door. Yep, there it is. Okay, great. Okay, let's head in here first. Ooh, level 3 Ritual Blood. I think when I open this chest, it's gonna booby trap. So there's no mimics in Bloodborne, but sometimes opening chests in Chalice dungeons does cause booby traps to trigger. It's usually just like a swarm of enemies. It's not like a full-on booby trap. Okay. Like I said, I always check the sides of the stairs because sometimes corpses fall over, or sometimes there's just a treasure corpse. Okay, we're back at the entrance now. So let's head back upstairs and go into that other room. This door over here. Right, the switch is in the back. A few dogs in here that we gotta watch out for. Okay, and then one big boy. Cool. Alright, go ahead and flip the switch, and now we can... Ooh, that person died. And then we can get out of here. Where'd this guy come from? Alright, always check these rooms for any extra doors that you might miss. It's easy to miss them. Okay. Head downstairs back to the entrance, and then we can head towards the boss. There's a treasure back here. A few Molotovs. Alright. No treasure room for this level. And this is the Beast-Possessed Soul. So, you recognize this guy guarding the door to Central Yharnam. He's just a bit stronger now. That's okay, we're stronger. No, I'm actually going to try to parry him. Be a bit easier. Whoa. Yeah, so this is obviously where things start to heat up a bit. Bosses can now actually hurt us. Oh, I guess he's a kin enemy, because that dealt a ton of damage. Alright, but that's the Beast-Possessed Soul. Not too bad. Very parryable. Get a Tempering Blood Gem, we get a Lamp, and now we can go to level 2, or layer 2. The boss of layer 2 is the Keeper of Old Lords, and in terms of treasure, the Hintertomb Chalice is in here, along with 3 level 3 Ritual Bloods, and, you know, just some other stuff. Okay, so there's actually a treasure room right at the start. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Head down here into the creepy depths. We got this little thing. Chalice dungeons have really interesting enemies. Stuff that doesn't necessarily belong anywhere else but Chalice dungeons, which is nice to see. People are actually still discovering things in Chalice dungeons to this day. A few cut bosses have been found, which is really exciting. Not sure if you need a modded PS4 to see them, though, or if it's just available. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so this is a level we can fall into, so it's best that we clear this out. Just sort of running around checking for everything. Alright. Oh, god damn. I was expecting a... Yeah, I was looking for that rat. I guess these guys returned from Dark Souls. I totally forgot about these things. Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch out for those. Man. The ceiling is so low, I don't know how you're even supposed to see that. Okay, head up this ladder. That scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, we can open this door here. Now, let's wake this guy up. This one too. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so I feel like this is some sort of booby trap. Yep. I had a feeling it was going to wake somebody up or some enemies were going to appear. Yeah, here comes a snatcher. That was weird. I don't understand what that mechanical sound is. Anyway, 3 Ritual Bloods. It's really what we were looking for. Come up here. This is for the bridge. This is a big bonus area. Yeah, of course there's dogs on the other side of the door. Why wouldn't there be? It's too easy. Now imagine playing this on a base PS4 with no FPS improvements. And we're playing this on a PS5, but still. Playing this on base PS4 was really rough, especially in Chalice dungeons where you get hordes of enemies. Okay. I'm gonna wake this guy up too. Anybody else asleep? Alright. Yeah, this guy's over here. Alright, and I think this is a chalice here. Yep, the Hintertomb Chalice. Alright. Cool, so now that the bridge has been dropped, we can come down here. Go ahead and vial up. Yeah, this was the area that we could fall into, so now we can come over here. My phone's buzzing. Okay. Is this just for us to drop into? Is this just a shortcut back, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Cool. Let's head back down. And now we can leave. And then fight the boss. Or no, actually, we haven't even started this chalice. Oh man, I got so lost in there. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and light our redundant lamp. These guys have shivs. Take care of them. Duck and weave their poison knives. Alright, we're gonna go through this left path first. Take out these two guys. Okay. So we can't actually move up from here, but it's good that we did that. Yeah. Okay, so let's go through this front path here. Okay. What did he die to? Oh, a little cave dweller here. Oh. Cool. Alright, took care of them. I showed him. Alright, let's go straight through here. This is where the ladder led out. And this should overlook the room we just cleared out with the big boy. Right. Okay. Come in here. And here's the switch. Ooh. Yikes. I really was just brute forcing him. Alright, go ahead and flip the switch. Now we have access to the boss. Check the sides for anything. Nope. A lot of blood gems in Chalice dungeons. A lot of blood gems. Okay. Just gonna check this room really fast to see if there's anything on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, there was this room that we didn't go through. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what this room has to offer. Nothing. I guess some fire paper. It's always helpful. Okay. Great. Let's head to the boss. Great. All right. I'm not sure if there's a bonus room after this door, too. No. Okay, great. So this is the Keeper of Old Lords. He has 3,867 HP. So this boss is actually one of the main reasons I'm here. Keeper of the Old Lords has one of the best fire resistance armor sets in the entire game. This like witch-looking set. It has huge fire resistance, and it's really, really good for a boss that appears later on. But she's human, so we can literally just cut her up, and she doesn't have much poise, especially with this set. We can parry if we can get her to swing the sword. There we go. That should kill her. Boom. 1800 damage parry. Gotta love it. Alright, so now that we've done that, we have access to the Central Pthumerian Root Chalice, as well as that armor set. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm going to go back to the Dream, and I'm going to buy that armor set, because I want it. Alright, so this armor is purchased from the Messenger Bath, or the Inside Messenger Bath, I should say. And this is the Bone Ash set. So it's only 10 insight, so really not bad at all. You know what, I have 80 insight, so I'm just going to buy everything. I haven't bought most of this, really any of this. Alright, cool. So, oh, I should mention this item here, the Short Ritual Root Chalice. This allows you to, you can search for Chalice dungeons online using passwords and join them. Cool. And the more Chalice dungeons you do, the more Chalice materials you can buy. So, basically, depending on which Chalice you complete, more materials will become available for you to purchase. Okay. Let's go back in to Layer 2 Heart. All right. So, in Layer 3, the Pthumerian Descendant is the boss, and we have a lot of materials to pick up. Yeah, a lot of materials to pick up. So, this is a big one. There's a bonus room over here. Okay. I forgot to repair my weapon now that I think about it. Oh well, that's okay. Alright. Let's head in here. Cut everybody up. Wake these fools up. One of them is already angry at me. Oh, a couple of them are. Okay. Oh, it's dark and spooky in here. See if we can get a backstab on this guy. Yep, great. Cool. All right. Go ahead and open this chest. And then we have some more level 3 ritual blood. Great. Let's head through here. And there's a, yep, there's a boulder rolling. Okay, yeah, I'm really glad that White Phantom was there. Basically, it just showed me that you can duck in here. Great. Okay. This doesn't even look like a door. Ooh, hey. Hey, that was very rude. Alright, so this is a treasure room here. There's a snatcher. Great. Let's go ahead and pop the top here. See what we got. I think it's just materials. Yeah, Sage's wrist. That's material, right? Yeah. Okay, but there's more than one chest in here, so you always got to watch out in these rooms. 4 tomb mold, and then I think there's one more over here. Yes. Okay, so this should be Ritual Blood, level 3, for those. Yep, great. Okay. Head back upstairs. Watch out for the rolling boulder. Alright, we're going to head down here. We're going to wait for another boulder to drop before we open that door. Okay. Alright, I'm going to open this door. This is a booby trap room. So you just gotta be really careful while you're in here. I feel like something's gonna scare the hell out of me in this room. Wow, this wasn't a booby trap? That's crazy. I thought for sure this was a booby trap. I feel like there's a third chest in here, though. Yes, okay. Alright, cool. I have the official guide open, so I know how many chests should be in a room, at least when I glance at it. Which I'm not always doing, but it helps. Okay, so... Whoa, lady. Lady with your frenzy damage. How dare you? Okay. I'm checking for these illusory walls over here, because I think it might be in the Hintertomb Chalice where there's an illusory wall that leads to a fountain, but... you just can never be sure, you know? Let's go into this room here. Okay, who's down here? Cool. Alright, so this... I don't even know what this is. A couple tomb molds. Nothing crazy. Alright. So now we can head back towards the boss. Or, not the boss, but... Alright. Okay. Oh no! I'm going the wrong way. Damn it. Did not want to do that. Alright, so we hadn't even started that chalice yet. Or that layer, I should say. Alright, that was just the treasure room. Jesus, that was quite long. Alright. Going through here. Luckily, this is the last layer, so once we defeat this boss, this walkthrough will be over. Okay, so there's going to be some craziness here. I think we're going to get some spawning enemies. Maybe not. No. Sometimes I have a vivid memory of a bunch of those ash monsters, the mad ones spawning in a room like this, but I guess I'm mistaken. Here, see what we got. Alright. A couple casters in this room. Oh, I got like a double cleaver enemy here. It's a new one. Hey, you can't just toss spells in my face. Oh my god, the spell lasted. I almost died there. Okay. Oof. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Alright, we gotta find the bell ringer. She's gonna be somewhere close. There she is. Okay, so that's it for those guys. Now we can come down here and throw our switch to the boss room. Cool. Alright. Door to the boss has been unlocked. Some bullets back here. Let's head back upstairs. And we can just jump off here. This will lead us right back to the beginning. Oh, treasure. Hey, and there's actually a summon lamp over there. A couple pungent blood cocktails. Who's this? Orlek again? Prospector Orlek. Neat. Okay, we're back in this big room now. And the door... Right, this is the entrance. It's so turned around. There's the door. And it is tucked in. Alright. See what we got. Okay, so we don't have another treasure room to go through. That's nice. Now it's time for the Pthumerian Descendant boss fight. If this is what I think it is, it's actually a fun fight. Yep. Okay, so this guy's actually pretty cool. He throws sickles at you. Oh god. Yep. And when a sickle has been sort of thrown at you, you gotta keep an eye on it because it may get thrown again. He can be parried, but he is incredibly fast. I feel like he looks like Dracula. There we go. Can I still get it? Yes, okay. Oh, yeah, 2 parries still go down. Alright, so he's going to split this in 2. And then he's going to throw one at us. Nice. Okay, so that's the Pthumerian Descendant. Not bad. 2 parries, he goes down. And that is it for the central Pthumerian Chalice. We get the lower Pthumerian Chalice, and then we can go back to the Dream. Believe it or not, I think I actually have enough blood echoes to level up a couple times. Okay, so in the next walkthrough, we will go through the Hintertomb Chalice. The Hintertomb Chalice is sort of a cave prospector. It's kind of a lot of fun, actually. So let's level up at the doll. And then... yeah. A couple more points to just... actually, you know what? No. Let's go to Endurance. I could use some more stamina. Okay. So that's it for the first 2 chalices in this walkthrough. We took care of the central Pthumerian Chalice and the just the Pthumerian Chalice. So next up we will do Hintertomb, and then depending on how long that is, I feel like Hintertombs are quite long. We'll probably just do the Hintertomb and then lower Hintertomb. And then after that point, things will start to get hard again. So, yeah, that's our next 2, Hintertomb and lower Hintertomb. Again, you don't have to do these. This is really just to help you get to Queen Yharnam to fight for that trophy. And then, you know, there are some weapons down here. There's some blood gems. you know, there's cool stuff down here for sure. And they are fun, but they can get a little tiring because everything basically looks the same and you're fighting the same enemies over and over. So I'm not the biggest fan of Chalice dungeons, but I definitely want to help you through them as best I can. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Bloodborne, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm Sweet Johnny Cage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.